Good afternoon, everyone. In the last class, we had discussed the situations which can be considered as a dissolution of partnership firm, as well as we had discussed the mode of dissolution, that it can be by court, it can be by mutual agreement, it can be certain also. So many conditions we had discussed, you can see in the last video. Today we are going to discuss that what main activity will take place at the time of dissolution of partnership. Okay, so before I start, can I have some few answers from you, that what are the conditions, what are the situations in which the firm can be dissolved? Tell me in the comment box, you tell me. Okay, till then I'm waiting for you, I'm waiting for your answer, please. Chalo, very good. So it can be by court, when person become unsound mind, when firm is not in the position to come up from the losses, when someone file the case, or when any person is doing some misconduct activities, some illegal activities, when their agreement over, when any partner want to leave by written notice, when any partner died and two partners are there, so it become automatically the sole proprietorship. These all are the conditions by which a firm can be dissolved. Now we will see that on the time of dissolution of partnership, what treatment will take place. Okay, bacha. So generally the main activity which take place on the time of dissolution is very simple, and it is what, bacha? Number one is settlements of account. Settlement of account, as per which section 48. And second activity what we are doing, payment of firm's debts and other payment, as per section 49. These two things generally we are doing on the time of dissolution of partnership. Settlement of account, but as we know, it is a dissolution, ending of the firm. So whatever the account business have, like whatever the business have the properties, what the business have the liability, we have to settle everything, we have to close everything. And how we can close that, you are knowing very good, that by transferring anything in the opposite side, bypassing the opposite entry, we can close any account. As well as the payment of firm's debts will be also done on the time of dissolution, because it is the ending of partnership firm. So whosoever have to receive the money from the firm, or you can say to whom the firm have to pay, the creditors, suppose the firm has taken the loan from anyone, from bank, from someone else, that all the firm have to pay. Firm having any bills payable, so firm have to pay that. So now 1 marks MCQ is coming from this particular topic, and that is a very important. What is the sequence of payment? To whom first we will make the payment and when we will make the payment to partners. तो बच्चा always remember, first we will make the payment to outsiders, bank, investors, you can say your creditors, bills payable, anything which you have to pay to outsiders. That is the first sequence of payment. Second, if any partner's loan is there, if suppose any partner had given the loan, so that will be again the second sequence of payment. And then lastly, when the money left in the business after making all the payments, then you will return the partner's capital, a partner's payment. So always remember, first outsiders, second partner's loan, third partner's capital, yeah, partner's loan. Sir, is it can be happen that partner's loan or partner's capital can be reshuffled? It means partner's loan can be paid last? No, bacha. Partner's loan is a liability for the firm which will be on the priority basis as compared to capital, because partner had given the loan as outsiders, not invested the money in the business. Okay, so once we're done with the outsiders, then we will have to shift to the partner's loan. And after the partner's loan, if money will remain in the business, then we have to return to partner's capital. So this is the first sequence what we have to do on the time of dissolution of the partnership firm, how we settle the account, how we'll make the payment. Now bacha, one question can come in your mind that, sir, suppose we done to outsiders, we make the payment to partner's loan also, and after that we paid the partner's capital also, and then also if suppose some balances remain in the business, so what to do with that? Simple, if the balance remain, that will be distributed between the partners in old partners old ratio. So this is also one thing what you have to remain. Now at the time of admission, we are knowing we open the revaluation account. At the time of retirement also we open the revaluation account, and at the time of at the time of death also we open the revaluation account. But bacha, at the time of dissolution we open the realization account. We open the realization account. Acha, first realization account nature is what? The realization account is having the nature of nominal account. How we can say that realization have the nature of nominal account? Very simple. Because realization produce the profit or loss as the conclusion. So any account which give the profit or loss as the conclusion, that will be considered as a nominal account. Like revaluation also give the profit or loss, that will be distributed between old partners old ratio. Similarly, realization also produce the profit or loss, and that will be considered as nominal account. Okay. Now sir, what we have to do in realization account? Number one, bacha, main motive of opening realization account is what? To close all the assets account and realize that. Like suppose if we have the machine of 40,000 rupees, so first we have to close the machine and we have to realize that machine is realized at what value. So if machine of 40,000 realized at 35,000, the realization value of that machine will be 35,000. So that closing, we have to close the assets and we have to write down the realized value in the realization account also. Similarly, we have to pay off all the liabilities in the realization account. We have to pay all the liabilities in the realization account. Okay, so whatever the liability we have to pay all the liabilities in the realization account. And if during this particular process of realizing of assets and paying of liability, if we have any profit or loss, that will be distributed between all partners in their all profit sharing ratio. So bacha, all profit sharing ratio, this one is not a compulsory, you can say profit and loss ratio also, because in this particular time, at the time of dissolution, there is no new ratio, there is no old ratio, only one ratio is there. So you can simply say all profit in profit and sharing ratio. ठीक है, तो all profit in profit and sharing ratio. So whatever the realization outcome will come, that will be distributed in profit and loss in all partners in profit sharing ratio. Now what to do? So what accounts we will open on the time of dissolution? So number one, and the first account we will open realization, where we will find out the profit or loss because of realization of assets and paying of the liability. At the same time, we will open the partner's capital account. We will open the partner's loan account if it is given, and we will open the cash and bank account. Acha, tell me in the comment box, I'm just giving 2 minutes to you, tell me in the comment box that why we not prepared the balance sheet on the time of dissolution. Tell me bacha, on the time of dissolution, why we not prepare the balance sheet? I'm giving 2 minutes to you. You just give me the answer in the comment box that why we not prepare the balance sheet on the time of dissolution of the partnership firm. Chalo ji, tell me the answer. So देखो जी, simple funda is there that why we not open the balance sheet, because business close and that is there, we don't have nothing to transfer to the next year. That's why we not prepare the balance sheet on the time of dissolution of partnership. So always remember this particular concept bacha, that we not prepare the balance sheet on the time of dissolution because partnership over, the partnership firm dissolved, and we don't have to continue anything to the next year. That's why balance sheet is not prepared on the time of dissolution of the partnership. Now, our main focus for today is all about the realization account. As we know, in realization account, basically 4 things are there. Number 1, we will first close the assets. Number 2, we will close the outside liability. Then we will pay off the liabilities. Whatever the liabilities we have to pay off that. And one more thing, what we have to do is to realize the assets value. We have to realize the assets value. What is the meaning of realization of assets value? By selling of the assets, how much money we get it. So basically these 4 things we have to do in the realization account. We have to close the assets, we have to close the outside liability, we have to pay off the liability, we have to realize the assets value. So how we do the first step? How we do the first step of closing the assets and how we realize the assets? There are 2 things we will learn today. the journal entry of that too. So see बच्चा, closing of assets. Bacha, a very simple funda is there that assets are debit, and to close any debit we have to pass the opportunity in the credit. So what will be there? Two assets account, and where we close in the realization account, so to realization account debit. This is the first entry for closing the assets. Okay, and if suppose this assets realize and any cash or bank is coming in the business, then we will pass the entry debit what's come in, and we will do the entry cash account debit, or you can say bank account debit on the time of realization. ठीक है, बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट, कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट. अब see this funda of realization debit and realization credit. We debit the realization because we close the assets and transfer to realization. We close the assets and transfer to realization. And when we realize the assets, we have to close this realization account because we received the cash. So bank account debit, cash account debit, debit what's come in, and we are closing this realization because assets realized. That's why realization will be from debit to credit. Similarly, when we close and pay off the liabilities, here one thing is very important, what outside liability will be considered. Outside liability, not the inside, outside liability. So how the outside liability will be closed, you see this. For closing the outside liability, as we know that liabilities are credit, and to close the liability we pass it the opposite entry credit to debit. So first we have to close the liability and transfer to realization account. So we will transfer various liabilities account debit to realization account. And when we pay off this liability, then we have to close the realization, and when we close the realization and making the payment, the realization is open in the credit side on the time of closing the liability. And when we are closing this realization, because we are paying off the liability, realization will be credit to debit, and it will be realization account debit. Realization account debit. 2, we are making the payment, bacha. So 2 cash or 2 bank account. Okay. Now one very important thing is there. Sometime any assets taken by any partner. Sometimes it's happened that the partners are saying that okay, don't sell the furniture to anyone, I will take the furniture. So assets to closing, we are knowing assets closing is realization account debit to assets account. That is the closing entry. But realizing entry, in this time we don't realize any cash because cash is not coming in the business. Who is taking the furniture? Partners, and the rule is saying what? Debit the receiver. So partners capital account debit. One more rule is there, modern one. कि when any partner take the liability, when any partner take the assets, his capital will decrease. For example, suppose business have to pay to A as a capital 50,000, or A had taken the assets of business 10,000. So now business have to pay only 40,000 to A because business has given 10,000 assets to A. ठीक है बच्चा, तो A capital was 50,000, what business have to pay. But when A take the assets of business 10,000 rupees, now the business have to pay only 40,000. So you can see that liability decrease, capital decrease, and when capital decrease, a liability decrease, then bachcha it will be debit. When liability decrease, it will be debit. When liability increase, it will be credit. So two rules are there. You can proceed for this one also, that whenever a partner receive any asset, debit the receiver. That's why partner's capital account debit. You can go for this particular rule also, that the partner had taken a liability assets, so liability will decrease. When liability will decrease, debit. And when partner take the assets, so this particular realization will be closed. So it will be to realization, what we open on the time of closing of assets will be closed, because it is now settled. Partner's capital account debit to realization. And similarly bachcha, similarly one more thing is there, what you have to remember, that sometime partners pay the firm liability. Sometime partners pay the firm liability. So on the time of closing of liability, what entry we are doing? Liability account debit to realization. But when any, like suppose when we are making the payment, so what we are passing the entry? Realization account debit. So bachcha, realization is debit because realization close on the time of payoff. To bank a cash, because on that time when we are making the payment of liability in cash, then cash is going out, banks decrease. So to cash or to bank. But this time the firm is not make the payment. Who make the payment? Partners. So here it will be debit the receiver, credit the giver. Who had given the amount? Partners given the amount. So it will be to partners capital account. This is the format, and you can see that when liability increase, it will be credit. Earlier firm have to pay 50,000 to A. Now A pay on the behalf of business 2,000 more to someone. So now firm have to pay to A is 52,000. So liability increase, and when liability increase, it will be credit. So bachcha, this much is all entry what you can see on the time of realization. When assets close, then what we have to pass. When liability close, then what we have to pass. When assets realize in cash, then what we have to pass. When liability pay off in cash a bank, then what we have to pass. And when any partner take the assets on the time of realization, then what we have to pass. And if any partner pay the liability, then what we have to pass on the time of realization. Now I'm a very confusing topic is there generally, but I just make a table for the same, and it will help you a lot how to pay, how to settle the realization expenses. देखो, sometime realization expenses, sometime it is decided realization expenses will be paid by firm and firm is paying that. Sometime it is decided that realization expenses will be paid by firm, but partners, any specific partners is paying that. Sometime it is decided that realization expenses will be paid by any specific partner, and that partner is paying that. So what settlement will be there, that I'm telling you by a table, and you make it that table in your copy. So first table is expenses paid by. Who will pay the expenses? ठीक है, expenses borne by. Who will borne the expense? Who will bring the expense? And what entry we will pass? तो बच्चा expenses paid by firm, the first one, expenses paid by the firm. And who is paying the expenses? The firm only. So when firm will pay the expense, so from the firm account, from the business account, cash is going out, so to cash account. And here bacha, it is the realization expense, so we will pass the entry realization account debit. All the expenses are debit, so realization account debit to cash. Number 2, when it is paid by a partner, and who is born? Firm. So बच्चा realization expenses account debit to partners capital. Who paid? Partners. Who paid? Partners. So very simple is there. Firm have to pay, but who paid the amount? Partners. So I told you na, when partners paid anything on the behalf of the firm, his capital will increase, because earlier suppose A capital was 50,000, but now A paid 2,000 on the behalf of the firm, so A will collect 52,000 from the firm. A will collect 52,000 from the firm. So bachcha, here also expenses borne by firm, but who paid expenses? Partner. Who paid expenses? Partner. So realization expenses account debit, because it is a expense. So instead of realization expenses, what you guys will write down? You will write down realization. Okay, don't write down realization expense. It will be realization account debit to partners capital. Okay, so realization account debit to partners capital. Partners capital is increasing because partners had paid the amount on the behalf of firm, so his capital, her capital will increase. Business have to pay this to the partners in the future. Third, when firm paid, but it should be paid by partner. It should be paid by partner. Who have to pay? Partner. But who paid? Firm. तो when firm paid बच्चा, firms के account से क्या जाएगा? Cash a bank. Cash a bank will go out from the firm. Cash a bank will go out from, because who is paying? Firm is paying. So from the firm's account, what thing will go out? Cash a bank will go out bachcha. And now who have to pay? Partners. So what business will do? Simple. Understand this one by example. Suppose firm have to pay 50,000 to A. Now firm paid on the behalf of A to someone 3,000. So now firm will pay only 47,000 to A. By 50,000 A को पे करना था firm को. Firm ने A के हिस्से का और 3,000 रुपये किसी को पे कर दिया. तो now A will return only 47,000 rupees to A in the future. So A's liability is decrease. A's capital is decrease. And when capital decrease, bachcha, it will be partners capital account debit. And the last, very common, when expenses should be paid by partner and it is borne by partner. ठीक है, तो it should be paid by partner, and who paid the amount? Partner paid amount. So for that it will be no entry, because it is a personal thing which is not related with the business, and the things which is not related with the business, no entry for the same. So bacha, we had discussed all type of entry what we have to pay in the realization expenses. The summary of all the realization expenses is: number 1, we have to pass the entry for closing the assets. We have to pass the entry for realizing the assets. Number 3, we have to pass the entry for closing the liability. We have to pass the entry for pay of the liability. And number 5, we have to pass the entry for realization expenses. A different entry will be there in a different conditions. Borne by, it means you have to pay. Paid by, who paid actually? So when it is borne by firm have to pay, and firm paid, realization expenses to cash. But it should be paid by firm, but who paid? Partners. So it will be realization expenses debit to partners capital, not to cash, because firm not paid any amount. Partners paid, and because of that partners capital will increase. When it should be paid by partner, but who paid? Firm. So from the firm account, cash a bank will go out. Cash a bank will go out, bacha, and firm have to pay. Partners capital account debit, because partners liability, partners capital will decrease. And when it should be paid by partner, and who actually paid? Partner, then there will be no entry because it is not related with the business. So this much for today. Thank you very much.